Hello guys and welcome to episode 16 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Wood Elves on very hard difficulty. Today we're continuing after destroying both the Knights of the Flame and Clan Moors. It's time to get our two armies from the Clan Moors lands over to the Western Continent. It's time to get our army newly spawned from the Waterfall Palace onto Lothern. And we'll continue the destruction with Findol. So let's have Findol head over towards the Shrine of Cain and Tor Anlek. Then maybe I'll come down and attack the Phoenix Gate. The Phoenix Gate will have a pretty nice garrison. As long as there's not an army there though, we should be okay. Right, we'll move as far as we can towards the Shrine of Cain so that next turn I can attack it. Right, meanwhile, that's everything else done for this turn, since we had a very successful previous turn, taking over many more settlements. Let's end the turn. Dalsys just going to continue. And that's that. Okay, let's see where Lothern's armies pop up. We did see Alistair previously at the Phoenix Gate, so maybe he'll pop up again. Oh, there he is. He's going to take back Tor Anlek. That's fine. His army's pretty damn strong. We might be able to have our Wood Elf army come back, though. I think that's probably a decent idea. Just so that we can crush that army before it gets into a good settlement. Because, for example, if Alistair was in the Phoenix Gate, there's actually not much of a chance that we're going to win that battle with just one army. And we only have one army on Lothern at the moment. Right. Looks like we've got Engineer trait for Detayan. But Detayan now needs to jump onto the water. If that way is quicker, then we'll go that way. Just want to come across to the northern side of the continent there. And if that's the quickest way to do it, then we'll follow that route. Meanwhile, Durthu just needs to march his way down. We're going to be overlapping with Israstot here. I don't want to necessarily follow him, so I'll make sure to cancel that option. At Ironfrost Glacier, we do need to build ourselves the foraging grove, so let's get that done. Meanwhile, Israstot can take Rakto Gorge, and we will seed that. Good. Gonna make this one into a sacrificial grounds. Alright, Straslaith can now move towards Hagreif, which I believe is the previous capital of the Cult of Pleasure. The Cult of Pleasure are gone now. Make Dulas tempered rigor there. Okay, as for Serco, he's still carrying on across the desert. It's going to take him a long amount of time, that's for sure. Iskura is going to head up towards Karondkar, and we'll be able to take it in the next turn. So Leshal finally jumping onto the water here. And we'll have Orion wait for his pet. I don't know, for some reason he can't move very much. I need to get Tala in there again before I forget. I most definitely will forget if I don't do that sooner than later. Right, Findol needs to zoom his way down to this army of Alistair's. Right, the fight that Alistair's going to have is going to be pretty damn cool. Like, Alistair's going to fight Findol in the air. And that's going to be very, very cool. But look at this army. 3 units of Dragon Princes. That's scary. Right, meanwhile, Treebeard's gonna start making his way back over. Honestly, it might be quicker for me to just disband these armies and rebuild them. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Let's get some medicinal plants. Hey, that's what it's all about. Now, the reason I don't want to recreate them is because of their unit ranks. That doesn't happen overnight, so preferably want to sort things out. I preferably want to like move them across manually rather than rebuilding them. That is everything done. Let's just make sure that my agent moves and we'll move on to the next turn. So there is a chance, I think, that Alistair will attack Findol. Findol just got a trait though, which is extra movement range. Campaign map movement range, that is. Pretty sure Alistair's going to attack Tor Karauli. Oh, never mind, he did actually attack my army. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to give the banner of the Eternal Queen to Findol himself, just so he doesn't suffer any magic damage. We're going to quick save this and fight it on the battle map. I'm not sure how Dragon Princes do against Wild Riders. I'm hoping that my Wild Riders are able to do quite a lot of damage to them. Looks like we actually get a decent hill though, which is cool. Definitely allows us to be more defensive. I've got a sort of formation in mind for defensive battles with this army, so I guess I can demonstrate that now. They're going to be deploying in the swamp, which is funny. Anyway, yeah, so Eternal Guard will be at the front in the mid. We're going to have Wildwood Rangers on either side of those.
Ever ready.
Then we're going to have War Dancers either side of those, with the War Dancers and Astro Spears on the flanks of those. Right, that's going to be my infantry formation. I may as well have these two involved in that, so we will go for a locked control group. Right, meanwhile, we may as well have our Way Watchers start in range pretty much. We'll have the Wild Riders ready to smash into the Dragon Princes, and we'll have the Sisters of the Thorn ready to go as well, although I'm likely to keep them defensive so that I can use the Shields of the Thorns and Curse of Anra here. Right, let's start the deployment, start the battle. I'm going to run forwards with my infantry, which should be able to defend on the side of this hill. So let's just make sure we come up here. I might be forced to move back my Way Watchers just a little bit so that they fall in behind. But honestly, we're going to shoot down Alistair. If I put them onto guard, then I can let them attack Alistair here.
We understand.
Right, we've got the Dragon Princes there. Let's just smash down into those. And I'm going to have maybe the Sisters of the Thorn engage the Dragon Princes. Oh shit, son. Do you see how quickly he died? Alistair down, boys. That's insane. Okay, Wild Riders are going to catch those guys, that's fine. I'm a little bit worried about their archers, so we're going to focus their archers before they do too much damage to my own forces. Right, the other thing we need to do is make sure that my War Dancers with Astro Spears engage the Dragon Princes, because that's like a perfect matchup. Okay, meanwhile, we'll just remain defensive. And we get a bit of a downhill charge with some of them. And then it's just a matter of burning them to death. So let's maybe hit the... Nope. We need to hit the Phoenix Guard. Then I'm gonna Deadly Onslaught on Foe Seeker.
as you say.
And come down into them. Oh wow. Okay.
Way Watchers.
And Way Watchers need to shoot down these dragons. Over here, Wild Riders are going equal against the Dragon Princes at the moment.
Way Watchers.
I might just engage the Dragon Princes so that my Way Watchers are able to just kill them. Right, meanwhile, I need to get some spells down here. Probably shouldn't have done that one. We'll do a Lifeblood to keep these guys alive. And I need to do Shield of Thorn from them. Curse of Anra here. I should have been doing this from the start. Because my Wildwood Rangers, they're just going to stand there and tank the damage. They don't really give a crap if they're going to die. It's not good. It's not good. Not good for business.
Let's fly. Kados, guide us. Way Watchers. Deepwood host. Orders.
Oh, look at my infantry units. They're just not running away. They're just dying. They don't care.
At pace. By Kados. Warriors of Ariel. Lord of the Deepwood. Elinil.
I think we've won that battle anyway. Alright, time to run them down. They can fire on the move, so should be fine. Just get a breath attack into those guys. Not sure it's going to kill too many, but it's fine. Right, good. Well, we took probably a lot more damage on my infantry units than I would have hoped, but that's fine. If these were Treekin, like this wouldn't have been half as bad. Right, we'll end the battle there for a Pyrrhic victory. I'm assuming that all of the infantry that's low on health, like these Wildwood Rangers and Eternal Guard, will be dead. We will lose those units. Although, to be fair, they didn't run away, so maybe we'll hold on to them. Who knows? But that is the scariest army that Lothan has, in my opinion. And we just defeated it one-on-one with our probably weakest army. We lost one unit of Eternal Guard. I think I can live with that. Trait Abductor for Findol. It's an interesting one. Gives us extra income from post-battle loot. I thought these guys were going to declare war on me. Fortunately, we're still trusted friends. Okay, time for Durthu to zoom on down. I'm assuming that Istrastark can attack Shock Track Mount in the next turn. Strathnaith's going to hit a Haggrafe. I'm tempted to just auto-resolve. Yep, that's fine. We'll raise that. And assuming there's no armies nearby, we can take that over with the colonisation. Good. Legolas is leveled up. He's completed all of his combat skills. Let's get assault units maxed out. Right, Serko's nearly at the water. Getting there slowly but surely. Orion gonna stand on land this turn. And I think we'll do his quest because we should be able to raid with Theotop. I'm assuming that's the right region. How much do you need in order to raid? 20, is it 25%? No, you need 50% to adopt. So hopefully that works. Yes, okay. So we're going to keep Orion on land so that he can do his quest in the next turn.
Lord of the forest, I will make it so.
And I guess we're going to sort of just come up to Kofa so I'm not trespassing, because that's going to start pissing off Hexawatl. Banner of the Hunter King. Well, that's nice. Extra melee attack, charge bonus, and causes fear. We can give that to Seneschal, maybe. Not sure there's much I want to replace though. Maybe get rid of Dryad Spy. Get Dalsith to continue. Who else is over here? Durthu. He can go and pick up that treasure. And we will get these shiny boots and fresh recruits. That's going to give us extra campaign map movement range and extra treasury. Not bad. Right, so Seneschal can go to this one. We'll have Durthu go to this one. And I guess when Orion jumps onto the water, he can go for the ones up here. As we cross, may as well get something from crossing the ocean. Charon Car will go for an auto-resolve. For the decisive victory, raise it, 60,000, and we will occupy it. Okay. Continue with the maxing of Violent Delights. And that is another province entirely under our control.
These are dark
Findol here did actually
Your orders are acceptable.
replenish a lot of his troops. So we can just wipe out this army. And what I'm going to do is move him into Torquil Ally, and we will recruit him a new unit. Probably not Eternal Guard, although the Eternal Guard held just as long as Wildwood Rangers. I might just have to get some Treekin.
Anything is possible.
We'll get one in there. Because they're just too good. They just tank stuff like so well. Get the Forest Roar maxed out. Actually, maybe with the Forest Roar maxed, Eternal Guards will be better. Who knows? But Imaginary Iron Bark, wouldn't it be nice if we could get them on our side? How much money do I have to offer you to join the war against Lothern? Offer payment. We could definitely do it. I don't know if I want to give them 100k though. Let's see. 50k, will that do it? Yes, it will. What about 20k then? Good. If we're gonna be like so, then we may as well be friends with them, right? Military alliance. How much do you want a military alliance for? Let's go 30,000. 60,000? No? Alright, well, whatever. Maybe they'll help us against Lothern. Who knows? If they do, that's fine. If they don't, then we'll kill them. Alright, time for Treebeard to make his way over here. We'll grab Quick Beam as well. Our Spellsinger leveled up. Let's give her a Great Eagle. That will be good for sure. And that's everything done. We'll get the quest done at Castle Baston this turn. Then in the next turn we'll do the quest battle for Orion. Assuming that's the last part of the quest anyway, which I think it is. How come Nagaron's not dead yet? I do not know. Surely we're just waiting for them to attack a settlement they can't defeat. The Wrath of Nature, though, definitely going to start liking us due to us attacking Lothan and us both being in the same war together. They're actually looking at the attack on Tor and Leg, so that's nice. But there we go, quest successful. Now we have the quest issued. Move any character to the following region. Valzamville. Much Bretonnian land is burned in the name of the truth, and Orion watches dispassionately as field after field is torched as part of his investigation. Eventually, in a mansion belonging to Kruger, his scouts discover an unsent letter hidden in a secret chamber, addressed to a Glade Lord. If the letter is to be believed, the Cloak of Isha is to be given to the Cult of Pleasure in exchange for the Mark of Slaanesh. Orion is incensed. A Glade Lord, sworn to the defence of Athel Loren, plots against the forest and plans to usurp it. There is no time to waste. Haste must be made back to the forest to confront this errant and treacherous lord before it is too late. Sorry, my reading skills just went out the window there. So sorry about that. But, oh well. Still being hit by Nagaron's agents. Can't even speak properly. We'll have Durthu just run back there quick to complete that quest. And then I'm pretty sure the quest battles, at least after that. We'll have Isrostot take Shot Crack. It's just going to be a seed. And we'll get ourselves the foraging groves there. Good. So we can go take the Red Desert with Isrostot, and we'll have Durthu come and take like Kragoth Deep maybe. Then we can have Straslaith continue down to the Circle of Destruction. Meanwhile, Serko's still heading across. So are these two armies over here. Okay, that's all those done. Orion can just chill in Kotha because we want to do his quest, and that's fine. Okay, the Skudder now needs to march back the other way towards the monoliths. And at Cannon Car we'll get ourselves an Elven Haven. Right, time for these armies to continue their merry way on the water. Helm of the Hunt unlocked, and the treasury there. Good. See, that's a good point. Did we equip our newest guy here, Durthu? I didn't. Alright, let's give him Gambler's Arm, and ward save is always fantastic. We'll give him Fencer's Blade since his attack and melee defense is low. And we'll give him more ward save. We'll give him a Potion of Toughness. Give him the banner. And that banner. But then we want to give him the campaign map movement range. Forest Spirit's always fantastic. Royal Standard Bearer. And we'll get Valzamville's Smith. Okay. And for his arcane item, we'll get the Book of Ashur. So he's kitted out.
Wild hunt.
Already checked out Orion. Findol's recruited himself a new dude. So we'll have Findel actually head down to Torvries, and maybe we can attack there.
Ridiculous.
Although saying that,
Never.
it looks like we're going to be under attack if I'm not too careful. Don't really want to go up against both of these armies, especially with an elven army, so we're going to actually zoom back in the other direction. Right, at Tuaka we can go for the sacrificial grounds. I'm going to need to get my new army over here sooner than later, because I feel like their armies are going to start building up.
Impossible.
You can see them recruiting these new armies, and you can see why I was now scared. They're going to be recruiting Phoenix Guard, Dragon Princes, Dragons. The Eagles I don't have to worry about. Phoenixes can hurt.
Futile.
Yeah. It's just going to be really, really hard for me to deal with. Otherwise, everything else is done for this turn. We'll just move Dalsith before the end turn, otherwise it takes its sweet time. And yeah, we'll move on to the next turn. So I was hoping to be able to play out Orion's battle, but I don't think we're going to have time in this episode. Maybe if I was able to in the last episode, or last turn, then we could have, but maybe not in this one. And Tress is like really low on health. Wish we could just like use an army to attack. Oh, that's not good. Okay, thank God. Whew. I thought they were actually going to attack me. I think they put one into ambush. But I'm surprised how they managed to max out both of those armies in the end turn. I suppose if they use both global recruitment and normal recruitment, they could do that. Just like we do. Good old AI. Spamming armies my direction. Might be worth just running away from them entirely. Shrine of Cain was attacked by the Wrath of Nature, but they lost. I guess that's one way to get rid of them. Good, okay, we got some extra campaign map movement range for some of our armies. I'm gonna move Findel, just god damn it. Picked the wrong person. I moved out Toltrin instead of Findel. I'll have Toltrin join the army again, and maybe we'll head towards Phoenix Gate, but there's another army being recruited there. Like I said, it's not going to get easier just yet. Just in range to attack Kragoth Deep, so we're going to auto-resolve that. Going to seed it. And that's going to give us an exotic animal tamer. Nice. As for Israstop, time to take the Red Desert. I think even with walls, I can quite simply just auto-resolve a lot of these battles against the High Elves. But we're slowly but surely getting to settlements that have been in the hands of the High Elves for a long time, so they will be quite well upgraded.
We will be avenged.
Okay, that's Circuit of Destruction under our command. Time to take out the monoliths as well. Slowly but surely, we're making ground. We're basically pushing Lothern off this northern continent and the southern continent, and then we'll have all of our armies converge on Lothern itself. I might even have Serco here actually head up and across to Lothern, because by the time he gets over there, these armies should have dealt with these forces. And the barrels of rum. Minus 10% upkeep for all units. I guess that does save us quite a lot of cash these days. Teleshal has almost arrived. Dalsith, can he get on land this turn? I'm not sure he can. No. Okay. Right, Deertok. Can move into Val's Anvil. Where's the border? There it is. Job done. Okay, now we have the quest battle to do. Cloak of Isha quest. It is clear now that the Glade Lord has been deceived by Slaanesh. The temptation of power and pleasure was far too corrupting. They have fallen to chaos, and now the dreaming woods, Athel Kaelin, cool. They cannot be allowed to enter that realm of terror and malice with the Cloak of Isha. It must be secured, and for both their own sake and that of the realm, the Glade Lord and retinue must be put to the sword. The forest watches with fearful anticipation. The night glens seem to grow darker as the hour of battle approaches. Orion knows he cannot flinch, and that everything he does in defence of his realm. So that's what we're going to be looking for and playing out in the next episode, guys. But unfortunately, it has been my time. So we'll see that battle take place. And it should be a lot of fun. So look forward to it. That's all. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.